Relapse usually begins before the action. It begins in the quiet negotiation, the small permission, the private sentence that sounds harmless because it is still only a thought. I have been good lately. I can handle it. I just want to look. I need to feel better first, then I will get serious again. These thoughts do not always feel dangerous. That is why they work. The moment to catch is not the final click, the final drink, the final message, or the final surrender. By then, the track may already feel too steep. The moment to catch is earlier, when bargaining first begins to sound reasonable. When you hear the bargain, name it. This is the old pattern asking for a doorway. You do not have to panic. You only have to interrupt it early enough. Relapse has a sequence. Same mood, same place, same device, same hour, same lie. Break one part of the sequence and the pattern loses some of its grip. Change the room, turn on the light. Message someone, open your notes, put both feet on the floor, record the urge before it edits the story. Small interruptions matter because rituals depend on smoothness. Most people only review a relapse after it happens, but the warning signs usually appeared earlier. A little more secrecy, a little more tiredness, a skipped routine, a small resentment, a fantasy you kept returning to, a moment where you stopped wanting to be honest because honesty would interrupt the plan. These signs are not proof that you are doomed. They are invitations to intervene. The goal is not to fear yourself. The goal is to become easier to read. When you can read yourself earlier, you can care for yourself earlier. Ask, what was I feeling before I wanted to disappear? Was I lonely, bored, ashamed, angry, overstimulated, underslept? The relapse may look like desire on the surface, but underneath it often begins as an unmet state asking for relief. An honest interruption can be very small. You can say out loud, I am bargaining. You can write, this is the moment where I usually pretend I am still in control. You can open essence and record the urge before it becomes a secret. Bringing the pattern into the light changes its chemistry. It becomes less magical, less private, less powerful. The old loop depends on silence and speed. Honesty slows it down. If you do nothing else, delay 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute. Delay is not a weak version of recovery. Delay is recovery beginning in real time. If you slipped before, shame may tell you there is no point in noticing early. But shame is a terrible coach. The point is not to become a person who never feels temptation. The point is to become honest sooner. Essence is for that honest sooner. The check-in before the spiral, the reminder before the bargain, the place where you can return without performing strength. The quiet moment before relapse is not empty. It is a choice waiting to be protected.